Hi, you guys. It's Yaz, and someone wanted me to talk about what happens when you break no contact. She wanted to know because she had broke no contact, and she said, "Oh, I made a mistake. I broke no contact. Do you think it was a big mistake to do that?" See, here's what it is. The reason that you do no contact is to show that narcissist that you respect yourself, that you're not going to put up with their abuse. And it's for your peace as well, because you need your peace, because the narcissist is doing something like gaslighting you, shaming you, projecting all their shame onto you, blame shifting you. They're treating you like a fool. Okay, so that's why a lot of people end up going no contact, because they just can't take it because of the narcissist's mad disrespect. So when you break no contact, what people don't realize is that you lose all your power. When you contact that narcissist automatically thinks that they have complete control over you. Now the narcissist knows they could do whatever they want to you, and they think in their minds that you're going to keep coming back. How is a narcissist going to react when you break no contact? Well, I think that the narcissist is going to be very happy when you break no contact, because now they have their supply back. Now they know that, you're not withholding anything from them. And they also know that they have complete power and control over you. What generally happens is when you break no contact and you contact the narcissist, they're probably going to be really okay with you, or they might even be real nice to you when you contact them, okay? Because they've won, in a sense. And they may be okay for a little while. People go back after they break no contact. They go back with the narcissist, and things are okay for a little while. But then the abuse becomes twice as bad, because now the narcissist has no fear of you ever walking away and never coming back. It's like these relationships where people break up, they get back together, they break up, they get back together. Each time you get back together with the narcissist, they're going to treat you more and more worse, okay? Because they know that you're not strong enough to break away from them. They still have control over you. You're not, there is no more fear that when you say something, you mean it, okay? Now the narcissist feels you're desperate, you're weak, you need them, you don't have anybody else. So it makes you not only lose your power, it makes you look desperate, and, the narcissist also is going to lose respect for you. They don't respect people to begin with, but they're going to have no respect for you if you end up contacting them. So the other big problem is they will never take you seriously when you say something. So if you say something after you get back with the narcissist and you break the no contact, if you say any kind of thing to the narcissist, like a threat to them, like, "Oh, if you continue this, I'm going to leave you," or, "I'm not going to put up with this," or something like that, the narcissist is not going to take you seriously, because now your words don't mean anything. Now they figure, "Oh, yeah, you're just saying that, but I have the control over you, and you will definitely be back. You will definitely be back, because look at you. You came back to me because you need me." Not only that, it gives them a big ego boost, that they are super terrific, that you can't live without them. Narcissists love when you humble yourself and you come back to them, because it makes them feel like they're important, that you need them. See, that's why you should never, ever, ever, you guys, break no contact. And if you did break no contact and you made that mistake, forgive yourself. You didn't know, but next time you go no contact, you've got to mean it. And when I say no contact, I mean absolutely no contact whatsoever. See, some people think they go no contact and they're still like texting the narcissist, even if they're, arguing back and forth. They think just because they're not seeing the narcissist, they're no contact. No, that is not no contact. No contact means no communication whatsoever. When they text you, no response. Absolutely no response, okay? No reaction, no response. Because you're showing that narcissist that you respect yourself and that you're not going to allow them to treat you the way they did. And you're not doing no contact to punish the narcissist. I need to bring that up as well. No contact is not meant to punish the narcissist. Don't worry about the narcissist. Narcissists will dig their own graves because of their toxic behavior. Evil always destroys itself. So don't worry about revenge on a narcissist, because one day they're going to come across the wrong person and it's not going to be good for them. So, but you're doing no contact to protect yourself, protect your peace, and to, not deal. You're showing that narcissist that they can no longer, treat you a certain way. This is your way. No contact is your way of respecting yourself. And it happens to be the most powerful way to respect yourself. Because just trying to communicate with a narcissist, yelling and screaming, trying to get your points across with the narcissist is not going to get you anywhere. And the narcissist doesn't care. As a matter of fact, they like when you get upset. They like when you yell and scream because it shows you care. But when you go no contact, you're making that narcissist insignificant and you're showing them that you don't need them. And that, my friends, that's what hurts a narcissist. When they see that you could live without them and you don't need them whatsoever. So, you have to keep in mind what this person did to you, because whatever they did to you, they will do again. Narcissists will repeat whatever they've done in the past again, because this is their pattern. This is how they behave. This is their general character. So you have to say to yourself, not today, Satan. They lied to me before, they're going to lie to me again. They isolated me before, they're going to isolate me again. They cheated on me before, they're going to cheat again. They triangulated before, they're going to triangulate again, because this is their pattern of behavior. And you got to get to a point where you say, I'm not going to be treated like this. I am not going to be treated like this. And I have to respect myself and walk away and go no contact. And if I break that no contact, then my word means nothing. Then I mean nothing to the narcissist. Okay? Because, and people realize this later on. They break the no contact. They get back together with the narcissist. They're happy. Things seem okay for a little while. And then the narcissist goes back to their toxic ways. And now they even push the goalpost even farther because they're more confident. When you break the no contact and you go back to the narcissist, you're giving that narcissist confidence that you're not going anywhere, confidence that you need them, confidence that they are better than you and that you need them, not that they need you, okay? So that gives them a license to treat you like garbage. And that's why, you guys, you cannot break the no contact. So when you feel weak and you feel like you're going to break no contact, what you should do is write down on a piece of paper all the things that narcissist has done to you, okay? The reason that you went no contact, all the reasons that you went no contact. Don't forget what this person did to you and how they really, really hurt you, upset you, and destroyed you. Write it down to remind you so that you don't break that no contact and go back. You have to be like, not today, Satan. I remember what you did. I remember how you hurt me, how you treated me like a jerk, how you ghosted me, how you cheated on me, how you tried to manipulate me, how you tried to use me. I remember all these things, and I will not allow you to ever have an opportunity to do that again, because I respect myself and I'm going to go no contact. All right? Because I've had enough. And here's the other thing that I have to tell you about no contact. It's going to be tough in the beginning. It's always tough in the beginning because it may be quiet. Your phone's not ringing as much. You could get lonely. Even with the narcissist around, some people, you miss the drama because it keeps you going. It's like an addiction. You're addicted to the drama. You're addicted to arguing with the narcissist. You're just so angry. You want to keep going back and forth, back and forth. You're trying to get at that resolution with the narcissist, which you will never get. They'll never give you closure. They'll never give you resolution. They'll never say you're right. Listen to me when I'm telling you this. I have dealt with so many narcissists in my life, and they will not give you resolution. They will not tell you you're right. They will never give you that kind of power, and they will not take that shame. So you have to accept them for the fact that they are a toxic person, and you have to realize that you have to protect yourself and your internal peace, because otherwise it's going to keep happening. You're going to be constantly upset by this person. They're going to slight you. They're going to be sarcastic if it's a covert narcissist. They're going to hide things from you. You know, they're going to be nice to other people and ignore you. You know, they're going to totally treat you like garbage. And it's going to wear away and chip away at your self-esteem. That's why you go no contact as well, is to protect yourself, heal. Remember who the fuck you are, and that you don't deserve that kind of treatment from the narcissist or from anybody else. And it's to build yourself up and to take that time to work on yourself, work on your self-care, work on, getting yourself stronger. That's why you go no contact as well. You need to get yourself stronger. And if you're still talking to the narcissist, it's going to sabotage that. And that's exactly what they want. They want to sabotage you from being able to live without them, being stronger, working on your self-care. They don't want you to be a stronger person. They want you to be a weak, depressed, popping pills, antidepressants, dependent on them, begging them, blowing up their phone, always looking for them. That's what they want. They want to have the control over you where you're constantly always looking for them, or that you need them, because then they could get whatever they want out of you. And you do it because you're afraid to either be alone, or you're afraid that you can't live without them. This is what I have to say to people that are going through a hard time with a narcissist. You lived in this world before the narcissist, and you'll live in this world after the narcissist, okay? And if it's a narcissistic person in your family, understand that family is not always blood, all right? Sometimes things are out of your control, your circumstances of who you're born into a certain kind of family. But once that you wake up and you see what's really going on and the dynamics of things, you have to make a personal choice as to whether you can deal with this person or whether you can't. If it's really destroying you, then you have to go no contact. And then keep in mind, not everybody can go no contact. So for whatever reason, not everybody can go no contact. They have to gray rock. And this could be a situation where you're divorcing the narcissist and you have to communicate time to time. If you have children, you've got to gray rock them, all right? We get that. But the thing is, you have to, if you don't, you guys, if you just keep yourself around the narcissist, they're going to put you in, they're going to give you anxiety. They're going to make you nervous. You're going to be walking on eggshells. Like I said, it's like a drug. You'll go back to the narcissist. You'll have that little high, like everything's okay. You'll feel good. Maybe that you contacted the narcissist and, maybe they're okay with you or may even act happy. You'll feel that little high, like you're glad you reached out to them. But then that high is not going to last. And then what's going to happen is then they're going to really treat you like garbage. Okay. Like they may ghost you. They may not call you back. They may they may contact you when they feel like contacting you again, because now they really know that they have you in their pocket and they don't have to, they don't have to come up to your level or your boundaries, because you have just showed them that you're not going anywhere by breaking the no contact. And like I said, this is giving them all their power, all their juice, all their control. And that's why the narcissist thinks that you will never, ever walk away. But see, narcissists, they get blindsided because people can break no contact, go back to the narcissist. And, it could be a pattern till that person finally gets to a point where they say, not today, Satan, I'm done. It's a wrap, okay? And that's when the narcissist gets blindsided. Usually when an empathic person gave the narcissist so many different chances and then finally got to a point where they said, I can't do it anymore. They get to that point where they finally get their strength to walk away, and they realize nothing's changing. They realize the narcissist isn't going to change, and they say, I can't take it anymore. I just can't take it anymore. And that's when the empath gets up that strength to walk away, and the narcissist is blindsided because they always thought they were going to come back. And that's when the narcissist will eventually try to hoover the empath when they see they're not coming back, especially if they need that empath. And when that empath keeps giving them, no response, that's what's really going to affect the narcissist, in the sense that they're going to be surprised that they lost you because you were such a caring person and gave them so many chances. So, this is where narcissists are fools, because they always think that, you're always going to come back. They're so confident that you're always going to come back because you had a heart and they remembered how much you cared. But what they don't realize, and especially if you're a super empathic type of person, that's, the way I am and I relate to is, I'll give somebody so many chances till I get to a point where that's it. No more. Not today, Satan. I finally learned my lesson and I'm out. Okay. I'm out, because now I'm no longer going to be a fool and keep giving this person chances, because it's just going to be a repeat of the past. And I'm not doing that anymore. I have to respect myself. I have to go no contact, and I have to understand that I will ride that wave, that tough no contact wave, till I get to my, I will get stronger. The longer you go no contact, the stronger you will become. Listen to me. I'm telling you this from experience. The longer you go no contact, the stronger you will become. And this is what the narcissist doesn't realize when they decide to come back months or years later and try you. Now, guess what? You're not opening that door at all, because now you've got yourself back. You've got your strength back. You learned to be able to live without them. You've educated yourself. You now see that narcissist for exactly who they are. They weren't who you thought they were, but now with education on narcissism, watching and listening to my reels, videos, podcasts, you're starting to see who this person really is, and they're not who you thought they were. And through that no contact, your eyes have opened up. And when that narcissist decides to come back, they're finished. They're cooked, because now you're not ever going to open that door again, because you value yourself and you value your time. You value your time. Time is important, you guys. You don't realize it till you get older, because, you'll never get that time back ever again in your life. So don't give your time out to people who don't deserve it, people who don't respect you, people who don't treat you well, people who don't value you. Respect yourself, respect your time, and don't give your time and waste your time with a narcissist who treats you lousy and abuses you and neglects you and ignores you and dismisses you and gossips and talks bad about you behind your back. Don't give these people, they don't deserve a minute of your time. Understand that. Your time is valuable, that you will never get back in your life. So, I'm on my preach this morning, you guys, okay? So, you guys, don't break the no contact, all right? You could do this. You could get through this. Trust me. Just realize that it's going to be an uncomfortable thing. You got to ride that wave, and you're going to get stronger the longer you go, okay? So I hope that helps you. If it does, hit the subscribe, share the podcast. If you're looking for confidential one-on-one phone coaching, check out the link in the bio at askgaz.wixsite.com/thegameexposed. If you're confused, you don't know if you're dealing with a narcissist, you don't know what kind of narcissist they are, and you need clarity and you need advice, check out the link in the bio. Also, you guys, check out my YouTube. I have over 6,000 videos. I lay it down. Everything's on YouTube at the Game Exposed podcast on YouTube. TikTok is the Game Exposed, and Instagram is the Game EXP123. And have a great day.